A little bit late, a little bit late, a little bit late, a little bit late. Hi, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I was trying to get here. Let me share. All right, you guys, I see y'all coming in. Just waiting on y'all. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let me see who's here. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Pebbles. Good morning, Carol, Valerie, Helen, Pauline. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning, Yvette. Good morning, Irma. Let me see. All right, you guys. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on, y'all, please. I'm talking to Devontae real quick. Real quick. All right. All right. So let me get to where I am and let me begin to do what we do, okay? All right. Let me see where I'm at. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Teresa. Uh, uh, Sherry. Mama Pamela. Good morning. Good morning, Tracy. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Deborah. Nisi. Sister Mary. Good morning, Edith. Stacy, Big Mama coming to the scene on them. All right, it's time to wake up with RoAsia. Come on in. I know some of y'all may be just waking up, but that's okay. I was up and down and all the way around. Anyway, I appreciate you being here, for choosing this as your destination, for tuning in when you didn't have to, for being a part of today's inspiration. Just in case you're wondering, yes, I feel your anticipation. I'm just as excited as you are about today's affirmations. I need you all to listen and hear me when I say we are all truly blessed to be here. What a way to continue your day. Okay? What a way to continue your day. All right, let me take this down. Hey, y'all. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Lady B. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Ty. Good morning, Julia. Good morning. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Mika. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Asika. Thank y'all for sharing. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Excuse me. Um. All right. So I'm gonna have a chat with you guys, and All right. Okay. Y'all here? All right. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? It absolutely does. Mama Pamela, um, it absolutely does matter. I'm gonna leave that right there. Okay. It does. What is up with my shirt? Y'all ain't gonna say fix your shirt, girl. So thank you. Thank you. I didn't have nothing done when I left. Y'all know I was absolutely took care of when I was in what you call it. Okay. I was took care of there and it's still holding up. And I ain't done nothing but put my bonnet on at night. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Sandy. And my Melly. Okay. Okay. All right. So I wanna first say thank y'all for all the prayers and stuff. Wait a minute. Good morning, sis. I got my package. Thanks again. Oh, I love you back. Free to tell mama I love her. Hugs for me. So I want to first start by saying thank y'all for all of the get home, the welcome homes, the prayers, getting home, the all of that. Good morning to everybody, and thank you to everybody. Nana Pat, where my sister at? Where my sister at, Nana Pat? Pamela, wish you had been there as you spend the weekend with some amazing women next year. Chicago. Absolutely. Mama Pamela already ready for it, honey. Yes. Thank you so much, sister. Good morning, Pearl. Um, good morning, Gladys. Good morning, Elaine. She worked yesterday? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to text her and check on her. All right, so I want to tell y'all thank you. First, let's look at our caption. That's part of the prayer, right? My lovely flowers are sitting behind me. I got home. I'm like, I got to cut them before I do anything and put them in some water. I don't know. I don't know if you guys did it collectively. I don't know. But whoever did the roses, thank you so much. I think I might have lost one. I was upset with that on my travel back home. But however, they're sitting right here in front of me. And I want to thank y'all for those as well. Okay. Um, before I even read the prayer, I'm sorry, y'all. Before I even read the prayer, I was about to talk about how I have truly, truly been blessed. And I got y'all ready for a whole testimony? Let me know, honey. If you ready for a testimony, put RoAsia Strong in the chat. I just typed that this morning to Mama Pamela. And I'm like, Mama Pamela sent me a beautiful message as always. And I'm like, yo, it was so much strength and power in the love I received from you guys that's going to be one of our new hashtags. Okay. And we're going to type it just like y'all doing it. We're just going to put it together. So exactly this way right here. And we're going to put it together with a hashtag. Absolutely, Arliss. Absolutely. That right there. We're going to do that. Okay? So, thank you, Tiffany. I just saw your message. Okay, y'all said y'all ready, honey. Yes. I mean, I just saw you. Okay, wait. Let me see. Absolutely. Absolutely, it was. And I'm going to tell y'all some stuff. And thank you, Tiffany. And let me see. Yes, this is what we're doing right here. Okay, right here. Now, I want to really, really break some things down now for y'all because we're done, right? We're done with our first one. Hey, Kelly. I absolutely did. I absolutely did, Elaine. Ain't nothing like it either. Absolutely. Hands down. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, this is our new one right here. Okay? Let me pin it here for y'all too. This is how we coming. This is how we coming. That's just one of the new ones. Absolutely. Hey, Rosa. How are you, darling? How are you? How are you? How are you? Morning, morning, chop it. Sliding on up in here. Good morning, Barbatina. How are you? How are you, sister? So I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a minute while I chat with y'all. So I'm just about to give you exactly what was going on the back end for the past couple of months. And I'm going to tell y'all how I understand. Yeah. So this is what I want to tell you first. The RoAsia bling shirts was like a custom thing that we had going on for the fashion show, right? So that will be separate. That's something that Tanya had did for you all, for myself, for the foundation, for our first fashion show. So I'm thinking about going with when we watch the video. If you still want a bling shirt because it was so fabulous, then you would reach out to Tanya in her inbox. What we will do moving forward is have RoAsia Strong. That way, brother Shy, Eric, everybody can get one. So, what do you think about that? I see you, Tanya. Hey, Tamara. Hey, I see. So, what do you think about that, Tanya? We do the RoAsia Strong on T-shirts, but if they were like the ones that you had custom made for us for the event, if they want one, they would just reach out to you. Those custom shirts had nothing to do with RoAsia. That was literally something that Tanya did for us for the event. So I'm thinking about adding a new T-shirt to the website that just says RoAsia Strong. And if they want a custom one, they can reach out to you personally. I was explaining that those shirts were separate from what we had going on. And you let me know if that's okay, if that's possible to be done. Okay. I see you say you want one. You want one. So you guys will be reaching out to Tanya. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Ozzy. So you guys will be reaching out to Tanya to get, okay. You guys would reach out to Tanya if you would like the bling shirt. And then we will be adding a RoAsia Strong to the website. And Pauline just messaged Tanya. For those of you that want the bling ones, I know Pauline won't want Tanya. She's so play with me, huh? I want my shirt. You all can reach out to Tanya. And once you've reached out to Tanya, I'm pretty sure I have all of you all's addresses. Okay? And if I don't have your address, I don't want y'all to overwhelm Tanya with y'all information. So once you reach out to Tanya, say, hey, you want your shirt, you guys communicate over what it costs. Oh, I got that right. What it costs and all that. Then you let me know. Oh, I got yours, mama. I got yours and I got your program. I ain't getting in trouble. Hey, Sandra. I ain't getting in trouble with you at all. You hear me, mama? Not at all. I ain't playing with nobody. Oh, okay. Okay. That will be easy. Okay, so you're going to message Tanya on her inbox with your address, your size, and your email, and she'll respond with the link. Okay? Y'all see that on the screen? Let me know y'all see that on the screen. Just let me know we're going to move forward with our testimony. Good morning, Annette. You message Tanya, Edith. You see her up on the screen? Let me know when y'all see. And y'all, she said, give her a few days. She's trying to recover. Okay. Y'all got it. All right. Okay, perfect. Let's keep going. And right here, she said, give her a few days. She's trying to recover. I think everybody is. All right. So let's get into it. Y'all want me to read the prayer and then do the testimony, or testimony then the prayer? I'm not sure if Angie's in here. She got a bling shirt. She got one from when she purchased her ticket. Chop it. Yes, for the bling. Okay. All right. All right. Prayer then testimony. Me. Whoopa, whoopa, whoopa. Me. Okay. Today's prayer is Psalm 59, verse 16. And it reads, but I will sing of your strength. I will sing aloud of your steadfast love in the morning. For you have been to me a fortress and refuge in the day of my distress. That's what it's saying. Okay. Hello, Betty. Thank y'all for tuning in from Facebook and YouTube. Appreciate y'all very much. All right, so they are, Annette. They really are. Yes, this was our prayer for today. 59 and 16. Now, I'm going to go from here, right? So I'm going to be very open and honest because I want y'all to understand that when we choose to move in our own way and how we want. Capri, how you doing, sister? Hey, Sparkle. When we choose to move in our own way and we just determine to do things, and I'm determined to get this done, and I'm determined for it to happen, and I'm determined. You have to understand a lot of things. And I think that I know, ain't no think, I know that this first fashion show, the entire spectrum of everything, has been nothing but God. We decided to do this back in January. And back in January, we had a whole team. Put together a team of people that were so for RoAsia Foundation. They were so just, oh, we're going to have this, we're going to have that. At the time, I had people in Houston that had offered to, take me around and look for some places when we decided to have it there and everything. Take me around, look for some places, do everything, do all this, do all that, right? And I told y'all I'm about to be very, very, very open. Because in order for you to show what God will do and how he will attempt to let you know, hey, I'm waiting on you. You ain't waiting on me. I'm waiting on you. You ain't waiting on me. So I see y'all coming in, but I promise you, I don't want to lose my train of thought. All right. So we started this in January. There are about 6 to 7 people on board. I had people reach out to me of family members that were models and started putting together the list in January. We had our very first board meeting slash committee meeting the back end of January. We made the decision. I went and found the venue in January because in order to pick a spot that we wanted to at least hold 150 people, I wanted a big space. I was took to Emancipation Park. I was told by some of the residents that lived there that that was a big facility, right? I didn't want to go with a place like I use for my um, meet and greet. So for those of you that came to the meet and greet that I had for myself, I didn't want it to be like that. I wanted to start with everything you do, it should always get better, right? So I knew I did a venue before. I wanted something different. We pick a place immediately. You have to pay your deposit. In order to secure the spot, you have to pay your deposit by Valentine's Day. Deposit get paid in a is that a state or government facility there? I don't know what it is. If you're from Houston and you know what type of building that is, then y'all let me know in the chat, and then I will correct myself. I will stand corrected. So um, we get together for our first meeting. Everybody's saying, "Oh, well, I know National Red Cross." Or, "Oh, I got a couple of boutiques I can go to." "Oh, all right, I'm here. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna cover this. Okay, I'm gonna cover that." Okay, so we're getting everything on the ball in February, right? So knowing this is my first one, I know it can be pulled off. Between from January to September was enough time to pull off an event for the first time, especially when to the world you're backed with about 6 or 7 people that have said, "Hey, we gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen." So over time, and me in my space on the internet, me going through whatever I was going through on the internet, on my cooking page, on my page where we do coffee chat, all of that. So in the midst of all of this going on, people started to fall off. And when I say fall off, I mean disappear. I mean not say a word, not say hey, not say, "Well, Nikki, I can't do it." No, now mind you, I said January, right? Okay. So they began to say, "Oh, I can't." Nobody said I can't do it. Nobody said I'm not going to be in it. No, it's owned by the city of. Okay. So it's a park owned by the city of Houston. Thank you so much. So when I realized that I was in a place like that, I was comfortable with that. So along using a facility that's owned by the city of Houston, you can't just get a rent-a-car, okay? You can't just go get your cousin that make drinks in a basement. No, everything has to be licensed, signed for, provided ahead of time. Because we are legit and registered, 501c3, we were absolutely able to get some form of discounts from a couple of people. The officers were not discounted. The RoAsia sign was not discounted. The facility had a rate for nonprofits. I'm telling y'all exactly what's going on here now. Y'all got to be ready. Pull up a chair. We had to, um, only thing that was you get something back on or you got a discount on was the food. The food was be able to have no tax. The venue, a discounted rate, and what else was it? It was something else. The food and the venue. I think that was it. I think that was it. Unless I said something else, y'all let me know. So people began to start falling off without saying a word to me. Nothing. So I want to say that um, I never came here on the days where I felt like it wasn't going to happen. We would have board meetings and nobody would show up. Nobody would tell me nothing. However, I would get on the internet and see everybody that's not saying nothing on the back end having a funky good time. And there was a lot of days where I sat and I was very angry at first. I really was. And I'd come on and I'd be like, people really have a way of showing things. I never said a person's name because in the space that I was in, my goal was to get to where I am and further, right? So in the space where I kept praying about doing better for me and being a better version of myself, I realized the reason why people from Everything Zaire didn't know, because they don't come over here. They would only come on the cooking page for coffee chat to engage with me. And while I had my words for people on the internet, they didn't come to the space of what I was building. They didn't come and want to be a part of the building of the foundation. They just came for what I already had going on. So there were a lot of days when I didn't, I wanted to go off. There were a lot of days when I played back memories in my mind of people that we blessed from this platform, of people that we blessed from Everything Zaire. And I was really hurt. I know the things that I have done, okay, for people on this internet. And I mean all walks of people, from products being shown to telling people to go follow people, from letting people know what I got, what it do, how it do. And for a minute, people thought I was a simp because I know I was being used because people listened to me. You understand what I'm saying? I know I was being used because people listen to me. I was being used in the space of the chaos I was in. Everyone wasn't for the betterment of me and what was going on. They got a rush out of seeing me go through things. They got a rush out of seeing me be combative with individuals on the internet. So people began to fall off, but on the internet, it was totally different. I reached out to people like, hey, what's going on? Hey, are you still doing this? Hey, are you still doing that? And I wasn't getting any responses. So imagine yourself being in the space of, all right, I'm excited. It's legit now. I'm excited. We about to do something. We about to do our first event, because the actual first thing we did was we supported breast cancer. Last year, I went to Nisha's fashion show and the seminar. That is where I very first met Mama Pamela, and she brought me a picture that she had for me from my birthday that she was going to give to me as a Christmas gift. We did the seminar, which I did it live, showed the whole thing. And then we did the uh, we did the seminar, and then we did the fashion show. And I see y'all talking. I'm gonna get in the comments in a second, because I don't want to go over the hour and a half. Okay. So we did the seminar, and then I made sure y'all were there to see the entire fashion show. We've done, and when I say we, I'm talking about collectively, not just me, because y'all was there. I think some of you all donated and purchased tickets from Nisha in some sort of a way. Y'all helped out when my cousin's wife was in a car accident. I remember Teresa reaching out to me saying, hey, find out whatever the daughter needs for school, and I'll get it. I'm sorry, I'm just waiting. I was waiting for hubby to depart. So I'm just giving a testimony, Elaine, and I'm explaining everything. I'm not see this why I you know what? I'm just going to I just want to share with y'all when you're being disobedient and how God will keep showing you until you actually let go of your way and do it His way. I'm not sitting here singling out nobody. I'm not. I'm having an honest, extremely honest moment about what I know for fact for me, not anybody else, but for me. So if y'all would please allow me to do this in a space where I'm still trying to be mindful of my words. And my goal is not to disappoint my father, not any of you all. So, y'all remember we did all this, right? The first model meeting, everyone was there. And I don't have to go through all the names because everyone was there. Our goal was to have 150 guests, to have a raffle, to have a silent auction, to have people come and set up for us, to patronize caterers that lived there that I knew of. I wanted to support the people that I deemed was supporting me. I wanted to give back to the people that give unto me. I would see everybody communicating in the groups where we all was talking about people. But you couldn't, steadfast on pointing out every single thing that was going on with people that was so irrelevant, but couldn't even reply to a message to me saying, hey, can you send me such and such and such because I need it? Or hey, I got to clean my nose, y'all. Or hey, have you got back to this because I need to know about this? Or hey, have you done this because I need to know about that? Or hey, have you done this? By March, it was supposed to be each of us on the committee to do a fundraiser with the popcorn. Y'all seen the fundraiser all over the internet. You didn't see anyone purchasing tickets on their pages. You didn't see any of that. Now, in the beginning, everything was known. Everybody had their respected place. And we were all set on making sure that everything flowed. Everyone knew that I was going to be traveling to different places to look for boutiques. And I was assured, oh, if you need any help with this, if you need any help with that, just let me know. But see, I want you all to know that when you extend services to people, if they simple and they just asking for simple things, don't bombard them with what you want. That's another thing. Because you can do more harm than help, especially when you get on the internet and try to drag me saying what you've helped me with. All right. So by the time April come, everybody's ghost me and the foundation. It's a bigger, better thing to talk about, and it's to talk about people. Even though y'all saw these same people say they love me, y'all saw these same people say, oh, Nikki is awesome, oh, Nikki is great, oh, I'm honored to be a part of this, I'm honored to be a part. Y'all saw all that, all right? Now I'm finna go back. The very first time I went to Houston, Sister Evie texted me while I was there. And she said, you better not leave Houston without seeing me. She said, where you at? I said, I'm in Spring. She said, you're not even far from me. I didn't prioritize that at all. I didn't. I'm telling y'all what God did. Okay? I sit and I watch the people talk about me. Whether you send me something or whether I see it with my own eyes. Some of those things I sat in because I needed to make sure for me that I wouldn't disappoint my father again, even though I know he'll still be there. But I ain't want to keep bending the block for the same thing. So I sat in the midst of a lot of talk about me. And I sat in it because I had to make sure that I was able to do that without reacting in a way that I would want to, in a way that I know my flesh will go. Out of the blue, I would get phone calls of people needing help during this time. People that had actually ghosted me, but had the audacity to still reach out. And I supplied the help. Now we're in April, and the model meetings, the only tickets that have been sold have been from you all. Tanya had some good people that she was connected to outside of the internet, where she did some ticket sales and donations. Outside of Tanya and you all purchasing tickets, no one did anything regarding ticket sales for a nonprofit that we all understood that in the beginning, when we had our very first meeting, that in order to pull this off, we're going to have to do what? Raise the money. Which means what? Sell tickets. Nobody did a thing. However, you saw them all in the chaos. I was in that same chaos. But I was in that chaos, still handling my business over here. And still helping other people too. Because that's just what I do. I saw some of y'all, and it didn't bother me. I saw some of y'all in places where people were talking about me, and it didn't bother me. I'm going to tell you why. I've never told anybody or tried to stop anyone from where they go. But what I will say is, you cannot love me in real life and sit amongst people degrading me and sit there and be okay with listening to it. No, not in real life. In real life, if I care about you, I'm not sitting in the presence of people defiling your children, your husband, you. I'm not sitting in the bushes. I'm not doing that. If I love you in real life, now you could lie to me every day on the internet. We love you, Nikki. Cut the crap, okay? No, you don't. You love whatever the feeling I give you, whoever you may be. Whether you too coward to face something you need to let go of, or you too coward to face something that you need to grab a hold to. I take nothing away from the way God made me. I love every bit of me. From the crown of my head to the soles of my feet, I love it. And I thank God that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I promise you that. And I know it. So I would see all of this. And there were days I would cry. But after my tears, I'd just be like, okay. I prayed. I asked God to continue to remove and replace. Right? That's what I asked him for. I asked him in front of y'all. I watched some of these people. Oh, Nikki, you're the best. You're the bomb. Thanks for helping me with my page. Oh, I love you, sis. I promise you, none will ever separate. And when I call you a coward, whoever you may be, to each and every person that came to me throughout everything, I still took care of what I had to take care of. To all of you all that pulled out on me, thank you. To all of y'all that talked about me like a dog, thank you. To all of you that are watching right now, gonna talk about me after this, thank you. Honestly, I couldn't get any clothes to fit what I wanted to bring. I couldn't, the boutiques in Miami, the boutiques in Chicago, they would only contribute if the event was being done in that state. Like you had to be in Miami in order for them to donate clothing. Chicago, you got to be in Chicago in order for them to sponsor pieces. Even my cousin, his grandmother took sick and he was in Florida for a while. So his shipment for the One Love scene hadn't arrived. So we had to purchase things. Models began to fall off. I tried my best to make sure that I posted everything on the page. And I always had an open way to communicate with me. There was never not a way that I was unable to be reached. I never ghosted anyone. So now here we are. We got the one thing done, which was paying for the venue. Now we got to do all this. Now I'm traveling, and I don't care what any of you all think about me. If I ever have to go somewhere for business, I'm gonna find some form of pleasure in it. I don't care what it is. When RoAsia Foundation, when RoAsia goes to Africa to cater to our loved ones over there that live with this illness, you think I'm not going to enjoy myself as well? Something's wrong with you if you do. So the models began to pull out. Nobody's contributing to the fundraisers. Nobody's, and I'm not talking about y'all, I'm talking about the people that were on the committee. Nobody's contributing to fundraisers. Nobody's contributing to ticket sales. Nobody. Each committee member was supposed to do a fundraiser of popcorn. Tanya was the one handling the links and everything, and everyone was going to be assigned a month. You didn't see anything pushed by anyone but myself. Okay? But I keep going back to me, right? But oh, over in the chaos, you see me. You saw me going to court. You saw me going off. You saw me. And I promise y'all, when I get through saying what I'm saying, you will understand why I say I got a testimony. All right? Which is why I'm not reading the comments, because I'm not going to be sidetracked by nobody. So you saw me. But you had absolutely no idea what I was going through on the back end. I don't mind people talking about me. I'm fabulous. I'm talk aboutable, baby. Understand that. But I don't force my way in nobody's space. And if I'm going to ever kiss up to anybody, it's going to be me on my knees begging the Heavenly Father to lead me and guide me. Or when he give me my spanking, don't let it hurt too bad. Some of y'all could never, because you're too scared to look in the mirror and allow God to be your fortress in your time of distress. You think you can fix it. You don't want nobody to know what you're really going through. You don't even want to deal with it. So you think you could put on all your foundations and eyelashes and draw your eyebrows on and put on a cute outfit and act like when you wash your face and change your clothes, that same person in distress is going to be there. I was down to nobody. And when I say I was down to nobody, I have a husband. I love him dearly. This space that I'm in, I was able to be in this space. Him wanted me to do whatever I wanted to do. And he would take care of everything else. So here I am, my page being attacked. They took away the subscriptions. That was a form of money coming in. They took away the stars. That was a form of money coming in. Now I'm not getting my payouts or partial payouts. Now, somebody very close to me and I had a feeling of everything that I have done for her. How? Everybody ghosted RoAsia Foundation. I see your vision. Oh, it's so great what you're doing. We had nobody. Nobody. And I mean that. And I don't care how nobody take it, because I'm being honest. Every single thing that you all saw last night. We didn't know how we was going to do it. And I still came on every day. And I felt so bad because the people that said they were there, you know, said they loved my sister. These same people on the internet not saying my foundation is a fraud. Whatever sound good, right? Whatever gonna make people talk to you, right? Whatever's gonna stroke your ego in the moment, right? Whatever's gonna get you a view, maybe that. I almost lost my car twice. My cell phone might go off today. From the programs to the table settings and everything. And then I started going through something with an individual that was very similar to something that we had been through. And I knew that I should have had left that alone, right? But for those of you that showed up, those of you that have met me physically, that hadn't met me before, am I not the same person that you see over here in real life? And I'm really sharing this right here with you. Okay, I want you to really hear me. Cause I wasn't gonna do this. I wasn't gonna do this right here. Cause I didn't think I could be able to control my mouth. So I wasn't gonna do it right here. But after I know what you went through and your reasoning for doing it, you gotta listen, sister. Cause God ain't tell you, I love you. You never have to prove nothing to me. God ain't tell you to get on that bus. And because you were disobedient in doing what you wanted to do, or feeling that you had to prove a point with everything in me, I love you. That's what you had to go through. So I want you to hear me and me speak on high. I know when I get to the end of this, it'll make more sense. Okay? And this is all out of love. I promise you. I promise you that. So when I say that everybody ghosted me, it was nobody. The only person that pulled out, and I understand why, was Pauline Brown. Hello? Oh, you don't need to discuss none with me, baby. That was the only person. Okay? Each and every other individual that was part of the fashion show ghosted me. Oh, I'm going to call here, or I'm going to call there, or I'll get in touch with this person, or I'm going to contact the national. Now you all understand, Mama Pamela, when I said I'm not being a part of planning anything. This is why. Because people lie. Not only do they lie to you, they've been lying to themselves for a very long time. So, nobody, nothing. Nothing. I had one of the models tell me, like I said, I wasn't going to call no names. I had one of the models tell me, I'm not wasting my time or money if all of it ain't paid for. I had another model pull out because of a financial situation. I think it's all caca. Okay? 3 models kept saying they were coming. I would see them all over, one of them all over the internet. And a couple of days prior, when I was saying, hey, are you still coming? No response. When I say not even a no, I won't be attending. Nothing. Now imagine that. Models pulling out, people talking to me like I'm some simp, people not doing what they said they were going to do. And I ain't getting my payouts on the internet. And now I got to buy clothes. And now we down to a handful of models. And y'all have already bought y'all tickets. Who didn't have a financial situation. Absolutely. That's why I say it's caca. Because artists had an Airbnb. People had rooms by themselves. Sherry was one of those prime examples. And if it was needed, that person would have been took care of. Oh, you tried to sabotage me, and I don't care what you say. And I don't care who you talk about me to. That's what you tried to do. And I forgive you. And thank you for showing me everything, and I mean everything. And I wish you well. And I really, really hope you find some peace within you and stop seeking to be validated through other people. But you never have to speak to me again, I promise you. Never. Because you showed me who you are. And I believe you. I truly believe you. So, here we are. Sabotage me. And at the same time, y'all harassing Anissa and her 2 boys. The lady, we had everything so planned. We were going to cut $1,000 check, the big check, to Anissa and her 2 sons. So I had nobody. At some point, as far as the back end of things, all I have to tell you, some of the sisters and the mothers that I look at y'all like real sisters and mothers. They kept checking on me. They kept saying, if you need anything, you need anything. And the me that I am, I won't ask for nothing. All the way down to you all over the internet, but you can't communicate with me important things that need to be done for what you signed up for. I'm just trying to tell y'all what God did because it wasn't me. And I can be honest with you. I didn't even have gas money 3 days before leaving my house. I didn't have a dime. And you can ask Annette if I'm lying. I told her last night, her sister blessed me so much with just her words. I said, sister, if you text me and you don't get a reply, if I ain't on Wi-Fi, I don't know if I put that in, but I'm like, I was on the phone with AT&T trying to extend my bill. My husband paid everything else. My car and my cell phone is my responsibility. And I can't do it. I couldn't do any of it. You might be thinking, you keep your hair done. To the sister that took care of my hair, that asked me not to say anything. And I'm not talking about the style. Baby girl looked out for me in the style. To the sister that took care of my hair, thank you. I put so much on my husband. And when you have a real man in your life, they hurt when you hurt, even when you don't say a word. And when I got in my house yesterday, my husband said to me, when I called you when you was going to get the car, and the sound of your voice, I was going to get the car for us to leave, to come home. But when I got here, he looked at me in my face, standing in my little bitty kitchen. He said, come here. And he put his arms around me and he said, when I heard your voice and how calm you sounded after, I knew everything went well. And those ladies that showed up for you, you make sure you tell them I said thank you. Now y'all finna laugh. Because he said, I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I was going to get there. Papa Bear told me to tell y'all. I didn't know how I was going to get there, but I was going to get there. Throughout this entire time, my sister going through the whole eviction, the whole new place, the whole double security because of the eviction. I was so open with everybody. He don't do plans. Can somebody tag Sister Evie for me, please? And we go wrap up, and I'm going to play a cut because I'm getting to the back end, but I have some things to say on Coffee Chat too. So if somebody could tag Sister Evie for me. And even though Lydia is doing something for her opportunities that she was blessed with, I need her. Um, I need her tagged so she can watch after. Okay. 1 second. So I'm really gonna try not to keep y'all long because I really want to explain to you what God did. I promise you. I really want to promise. I'm telling you. I really want to tell you what God did for me, and I didn't deserve any of it. I didn't. I didn't deserve any of it. So, he gave me my hug and everything. So, when sister, when Lynn came to me some weeks back, and she said, "Talk to Sherry and talk to Sister Evie." And I was like, "Talk to Sherry." Talk to Sherry about what? Sherry ain't finna model. This is what I'm thinking, right? Sherry ain't finna model. Talk to Sherry about what? And she say, talk to Sister Evie. So mind you, before I was in Bermuda, all this was going on. When I say all hell was breaking loose, can you imagine how much I put on Tanya? I put a lot on her. And it wasn't on purpose. But everybody ghosted me. And she was the only person I had. From the programs to the contacting people to making sure this was done, to making sure that was done. Tanya drove to bring me clothes. Taking care of her whole family that was sick. Taking care of her mother in love. Building websites. Making flyers. She was all I had. Everybody left. She was all I had. And I realized when I go over what's the name about everything's I, the people over there ain't want me to have nothing. They was praying that everybody left. Everybody. Excuse me. So I was really feeling bad. I don't know how many times I was feeling so worthless. Because in my life, I take care of stuff. You know what I'm saying? In my life, I take care of stuff. In my life, I'm determined. I'm going to make it happen. And I'm still coming on here. So, in a space where I'm being talked about like a dog, my children, my husband, people you've been seeing on the regular disappearing on me, pulling out, no communication, no nothing. Swearing by every bit of Christ that I'm online talking about them or trashing them. Y'all talking about me, talking about my sister, calling me a scammer, calling me all that. The goal was for me to lose focus in this event not to happen. And some of these things came from the same people that swore they love me now. I want y'all to hear me now. Because when you love somebody, you communicate about what your issue is. When you love somebody, you should be able to go to them and say, you know what? I messed up. And so I won't mess up again because I didn't live up to what I said. I'm better off just cheering for you from the bleachers. I ain't supposed to be on the team. I'm supposed to be a bleacher member. I'm not supposed to be one of them ones for you to tap in. Because when I come to tap, and if I'm not, what are we doing here? I spent countless nights crying. I called Sherry, like Lynn told me to. But this was after. So with all this going on, and I'm in Bermuda, and I listened to the pastor that Mama Pamela sent me. Now, the fact that I said, yo, I'm done. Maybe you all can understand it a little bit better. I don't know. But that is where it was hell. No communication from anyone. So when I saw that video that Mama Pamela sent me, I had to, it was just time. I never fully told anybody anything that was really going on outside of the people that knew because of what was going on. I never said a word. And some of you all may not be over here right now, but there's some of you in the bushes. Y'all was making it y'all business to try to stop Nikki, darling, from communicating with me. Y'all's trying to make it y'all business, telling her all I want is something from her. All I want is something from her. Now I'm going to let that rest for a second. Let me get back to Sherry, okay? I'm just trying to show y'all what God did. All I did was show up. I called Sherry. And this was in the midst of me being talked about like a dog and everybody saying I ain't going to have no food and all this crap. Sherry said, what you need me to do? What are we doing with the food? What's your plan? I had Cool Runnings and Olive Garden. Sherry said to me, I'll take care of Olive Garden. You find out what's going on with Cool Runnings. I'm looking at my phone. I said, Lynn, I called Sherry. What do you need? Sherry had no idea that things was this bad. I didn't even tell her. I was going through hell, but I'm not a quitter. I text Sister Evie. Cause my heart say, Lord, she just lost her son. I can't bombard her with nothing. So I text. I said, Sister Evie, how you doing? I didn't want to bother you. Blah, yada, yada, yada. Some of the models pulled out on me. And I wanted to know if you knew of anyone that would be willing or would like to participate in the fashion show. Less than 24 hours, Sister Evie got back to me. Sure, what sizes? Now, you heard me say Sister Evie, right? Yeah? Let me know if y'all heard me, because I'm just trying to show y'all what God did, not me. Okay? And I wish y'all leave me alone, but you're not, because everything I'm destined to have, as long as I stay out of His way, I'm going to get it. Now, y'all heard me say it. Yeah? The very first time I went there, when I had security, and a whole Bentley picked little old Poe Mia. Little old Poe Mia. Did I not say? My phone rang. A text message. I could go back to it and read it to you. I keep receipts for Jesus too, in case y'all didn't know. Okay? Just so I could show y'all the power of what He do. The very first time I came there, I was within not even 10 minutes from her, she said. And I didn't connect. Had I been obedient, because I know the Lord had her text me. I know it. I know it. Had I been obedient in January, none of this would have happened. None of this would have happened. Which means that some of you content creators, y'all wouldn't have no content because y'all been weighing me out for the past 2 months. But it's okay because I still ain't going nowhere. I done been through storms, baby. That's why I keep my hair braided. Can't mess up my hairdo. Anyway, had I been obedient, this wouldn't have happened. But doing things our way, Capri, God ain't gonna force us, especially when we deem that we know Him. But we mess up. It's not an overnight thing. None of that. We mess up. So when I reach out to Sister Evie, and she says, the next day, she come back. I have 3 models. My niece, my sister, and my daughter. Remember my cousin was on the live right after I came back from, in the midst of me getting talked about now. She said, cousin, I live in Houston now. Oh, cousin, you want a model? Sure. My son's lady friend. I don't want to say girlfriend. I'm going to say lady friend. Ma, you need me? I'm in. Plus, I got to make sure my sister get there. I had nothing. Nothing. Then I find out, oh, the photographer ain't coming. What? I get the information of no photographer a little under or over 2 weeks from the actual event, a weekend following a holiday. What? The gentleman that y'all saw from the young lady that y'all was either telling me watch out or y'all was telling her to watch out for me, that was her son. Do you hear me? And I'm going to tell you the name of his business. She said, what do you need? I didn't even tell her. So while y'all was all out here talking, all she want is your money. All she want is what you got. Nah, that wasn't that. What he offered in his company is Eris Captures. Alpha Robert Edward Sam Captures. So that's Alpha Robert Echo Sam, Cat Apple Peter Tom Umbrella Robert Echo Sam. Her son did a $900 job for me. And all I had to pay, yes, thank you, Michelle, was $300. What y'all say about her, though? What y'all tell her about me? Boy, 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 if we listen to what the people say, boy, 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 if we listen to what the people say, she said, what is your budget? I said, well, the last photographer was doing it for $300. It was either 3 or 4, I can't remember, because I had none of the photographer information. It was held by the person that didn't tell me they wasn't coming until 2 weeks prior. I said what I said. She said, don't worry about it. He's going to do it. He'll do it. Sister Evie called me on my drive down. She said everything is going to be fine and everything is going to be okay. God is in control of everything. Now you just stay focused and you drive safe. And when you get to the hotel, let me know what time rehearsal is tomorrow. I got one more testimony. He was very professional and respectful. And baby, Nikki was about to jack me because I couldn't find my phone. And when I saw my watch, she was like, "Where are you? He is there." I'm like, "Where my phone?" My phone was up under the makeup case in the room where the models were getting ready. We may not do affirmation. Well, ain't nobody strict in my time. Y'all all right? Because I really wanna acknowledge everybody. Really. Even down to you all that was waiting on YouTube. Y'all okay? We all right over here? And I'm going to stop belittling myself. I'm going to stop beating myself up. She told me, don't worry about nothing. And I remember prior talking to Sister Evie, and I said, I was disobedient, sister. I said, when you text me, when I was in Houston, and told you I was in Spring, she said, yep, and you was close by me. I stepped out of line and did things what I wanted to do. And I promise y'all, if she was here, I'm pretty sure that day she texted me, God told her to. But she be busy. And when I text her, she's still telling me to this day, y'all, like, call me, Nikki. Call me. But it's something that I have to get used to because she be so busy. She may not see a text for 24 hours. But she say call, but I really wanted to respect her space. And I remember telling Lynn, like, I just really don't want to bother her because she lost her baby. And I don't think she knows how much she shows me how good God is. Uh, so we were on the drive, and she called me. She said everything will be all right. Let me know when rehearsal gonna be. Let me know this, let me know that. I got off the phone. Now, y'all didn't see us skate Thursday because we didn't want to fall before the show. Okay, so don't y'all start asking me about no roller skates. And y'all didn't see us skate after the fashion show because we would have failed. Okay, we would have just failed. So let me get to we running around for last minute things, Dollar Tree. Now we got to get our drinks because the person and this and that. Now we all in this together. It's a plan. Sherry like, okay, I just got to go to HEB and I got to go to get the stuff to set up for the birthday girls. Okay. Sit. Okay. I guess I'm going to say again, I ain't even had gas. Right. And I know something about a man. And again, y'all wonder why I protect my husband and keep him from off of social media. Because before I left this house, he made sure I had gas money. I didn't even have money to pay for my hotel from Thursday to Monday. I left this house and I didn't have nothing. When I got to the hotel and I went to move my car, and I told her, I said, they charged me already. So the gas money you gave me, I have to maneuver. I was at the counter, moving every dime that I had and plopped it in one spot to cover my room. I said, I'm about to go to my room, Daddy. I'm going to have to ask somebody for a couple of dollars. Because Robin coming tomorrow. And I got to move around. And I still got to pay the other half of the deposit that's due on the day of for the one that wanted receipts. I got to pay the deposit for the lettering. And I have to pay the bartender. And we got to pay the officers. Now, y'all do the math. Because we chose that venue in February, and everyone knew we needed officers. To every 50 people, one officer. And then if you got liquor, you got to have an officer. So, 3 officers from 2:30 to 11:30. No, 2:30 to 10:30. $50 an hour. I ain't even had gas money. I'm going to let that soak in for a minute. You think I was able to tell my sister? I was not telling her, I don't know what I'm going to do with your robe, none of that. Plus, let's not forget, $50 a day for your security deposit for your room. I sat at that bar with you beautiful ladies Thursday night, and I didn't have a dime. But I was okay because I was there and y'all showed up for me. I can tell you one thing though, Sherry made sure I had my drinks, and they all made sure I ate. Let me clean my nose, y'all. So we did all our running around the following day. Next thing I know, my sister there. My sister and Devontae flying in at the same time. I know I ain't gonna make it to the airport because I'm running around. To the sisters that were there driving, I know I could have asked one of y'all. I know I could have. It's the hardest thing in all this was me being quiet. But in order for me to allow God to do what he did, I couldn't do Nothing. This is probably the hardest thing on a spiritual level that I've ever had to do in my life. So my goal was, all right, Robin and Devontae arrive around the same time. You know what I'm saying? They arrive around the same time. They can get an Uber together. I figured out. Robin wound up getting in early. I get her Uber. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, right? I text one of the sisters that was there. I said I need help with Robin. You know what her response was? What you need? Before I could blink, I had it. And I was checking my sister in. Then my son and his lady got there. And I got them an Uber. And that young lady has been involved with me throughout chaos. And she sat in the back seat of my car and said, okay, Ma, I told you when I got here, we good. You know what we doing? What's the music? She was in the back seat of my car, writing down everything. And how we doing your hair? We painted it up? Yeah. All right. We pull up to the beauty supply. I said, go on in and get whatever. She said, get out the car. Come in with me. This is a team effort. You got to choose. Now, I told y'all I didn't want to wear no heels. But I brought them anyway. So I said, why I got to go in there? Just get some rods and a ponytail holder. She said, come on, Mom. I got out of the car. And I went in there. She got me some rods. And right in the, she said, that's all you need? Right in the front was them little glitter slides. I said, to God be the glory. Got my shoes. To my son. That made sure my son my son started a new job today. His background check came back. That's all he was waiting on. I won't say where on here, but he starts a new job today. And again, I'm going to say his background check came back and they still gave him the job. I had no idea my grandbaby was going to be there. And he was setting it up. My grandbaby came from the airport to the venue. And when I saw her, for those of you all that were there, because I didn't capture that moment, I was so happy. But I had to look at this camera and talk to my son in front of the world. Because he love y'all too. I just want you to be the best at what God has for you. You have nothing to prove to me. I know you feel like you do. But you don't have to tell me that. And you can't lie to me and say you don't. You have absolutely nothing to prove to me. We come from nothing. You've seen me struggle. You've seen me get by. But my number one priority has always been my kids, my boys. So I just want you to prioritize that. That would make me so proud. I'm going to be your mama forever. To see you be the best man that you can be. Focus. And take care of your children. It's the best gift you could ever give me. Friday. I don't know if Teresa Puentes is in the chat, right? Friday. I look in my messages. And it says, "Hey Nikki, what's the location?" I'm like, I know darn well Teresa be doing them quinceañeras. I hope I said it right. She be doing all kinds of stuff. We been knew she wasn't gonna be able to come. Y'all remember? She been part of the Ivy Squad forever. You rarely see her because she stay busy. But when you see her, you see her. Teresa had 2 events that had been planned out for months, but they were canceled for Saturday. She said, "What do you need? Let me know." I said, "How far are you? Where do you live?" She showed me on the map. I called Tanya, because I ain't finna get in trouble with Teresa with Tanya. "Nikki, you didn't tell her." What? Y'all know it's got to be right. That's why I love her so much. I said, "Tanya, Teresa Teresa Puentes. She just messaged me and she said she got this." I took a picture. My first event outside of this is my first event really. Because I don't count my birthday and my meet and greet. I don't count that. I don't. This is my first event. I said, "Tanya, can I give her your number so she could show you what she got? And you could, whatever the case may be." Those 2 events that she had for work were booked 2-3 months ago. And they were canceled for Saturday. Now, I don't know if y'all grasping what actually I'm saying to y'all, but I'm wrapping it up. Um, Her and her sister got in the car and drove. And not only did they drive, whatever they packed up, they was at the venue before we got there. Even though we couldn't get in until 2:30, they was at the venue before we got there. Her and her sister. When Tanya left that hotel, she looked at me and said, "Nikki, don't you do nothing. You handle your family, and we all gonna do the rest." You hear me? She said to me, "You handle your family, and we all gonna do the rest." To each and every one of you, some people had flights, layovers, traveling when they get home for hours, having to get kicked right back into gear. Thank y'all so much. When Lydia stood up there with those flowers, I didn't know nothing about none of it. Uh, when I walked in that room, I could have just cried. When I talked to Sister Deborah, Miss Adams. Miss Adams was supposed to be on the cruise, and she canceled the cruise. Now the Cool Running, they didn't deliver. Their delivery licensing or something was suspended. When I talked to Deborah, again, I'm going to say she was supposed to be on the cruise. She said, "I'll go get the food, Nikki. What time is supposed to be ready?" I said, 4 o'clock. Sister was there at 4 o'clock. 5 minutes early, actually. And still had to wait 45 minutes. But the food was good. Thank you, Deborah. I don't know if you're in the chat. But to cancel your cruise and to go out of your way for me, thank you. So the clothing, Lydia said whatever people want to purchase, she would donate. There were clothes still left. And I said, wait a minute. Let me text Sister Evie. I still ain't called y'all. I still haven't broke that. It just hit me to text first. I might get around to it one day. But I text her. I say, sister, we got some clothes left. Yeah, I can't return them because I've had them over 30 days, y'all. I didn't type all that, but I said, sister, we got some clothes left. And if you would like them for your ministry, like sister, if you got a whole ministry, or if you know someone that would you like the clothes that were left? If so, you can let me know. I said, I'm going home tomorrow, but if need be, I can leave them at the front desk. When she got back to me, she said, absolutely, sure, thank you. When I finally checked out, I left the bag with her name on it at the front desk. And it was picked up. Sherry made sure that it was picked up by Sister Evie. Because I left before. Sherry was the last one there. I'm going to tell y'all how I got home. Ashley wasn't supposed to be staying with me. Ashley was supposed to be with another guest, another model that didn't come. And because Ashley stayed in the room with me, Ashley contributed to the travel. Ashley paid the difference for we owe to the RoAsia lettering up top. And on my ride home, we all communicated. Everybody that was at that hotel, we all knew where each other was as we traveled. And I got a call from Sister Deborah on the phone on my way home. She said, I don't want you to look so down no more. She said some other stuff to me, but that stuck with me. So I told y'all all that. It took all y'all 2 hours. There's one, I really understand the people that I saw. For all of you all that I saw Saturday, I expect to see you when RoAsia goes to Africa. And you know one doggone thing for sure I could say? Is that I believe without a shadow of a doubt, when God permits, y'all will be there. So I understand. And last night, I said, thank you, Father God, for keeping me when I felt like I was going to lose my mind. And I asked God to be patient with me. You hear me? Be patient with me. Hakuna Matata. I see you, Wallace. I ask you all to be patient with me. I ask God to be patient with me. And I just thank Him. I thank Him for y'all. I really feel like so many things are about to start happening between, which will include me and things with Sister Evie. I even prayed about that, you know? No, never again, sister. I even pray. I said, God, whatever it is, please bless me to hear, because I'm eager. The way her sister and her daughter and her niece, they didn't know nothing about me, but you could tell that the love that's in her is in them. I just want y'all to know this was really hard for me. And I thank you. I thank you. I really do. Everybody, I thank you. I do. Uh, I'm going to play one affirmation and then I'm going to go. Or I'm just, thank you. Thank you. I keep hearing you were a gift to this family. You were a gift to this family. And instead, they sorry, y'all. Seeing you for what you were. Sorry, y'all. And what your contribution was. 1 second. Listen to that. They tried to destroy you instead because of the way that you made them feel. They thought you were the enemy. And they betrayed you. So now what? I keep hearing you were a gift to this family. You were a gift to this family. And instead, they tried to destroy you. They betrayed you instead of... Truly, you were thrown out amongst the wolves, man. There was no protection. There was no safety blanket. There was no ex that was rich that offered protection, or a family member that had, so much finances and power that they could. You were thrown out to the wolves. And when you were thrown out to the wolves, what you don't understand is this, man. You were spiritually connected to individuals with such social statuses that part of bringing you down was to be amusement and ridicule. So a lot of people watched you. You know what I'm saying? You were supposed to be dangled and played with. It wasn't a situation like, oh, get rid of him, go. No, they wanted to play with you like a cat play with a mouse before they kill him.
They want to play with you. So in the process of wanting to play with you, and plus they all arrogant and prideful and egotistical, that literally, man, your picture, videos of you was sent everywhere. Like they were making fun of you at a certain point. This is how you become infamous. You become infamous. And slowly you overcame some things that many of those of your oppressors became admirers. This is where my following comes from. Truly, you were thrown out amongst the wolves, man.
Your breath stink because comparison is not wise. What's the opposite of wise? Dumb. I'm going to use a good word. Ignorant. So let me put it in a point that's very in your face. Comparison is an act of ignorance. Everything. If the Bible says it's not wise to do, yet we're consuming our life comparing ourselves to their house and to their neighborhood and to their hairstyle and to their length and to their curl pattern and to their makeup and to their jawline. Oh yeah, I'm coming for you. And to their booty and to how their calves look like that and to the way they play drums and to the way they play keyboard, and we're comparing to the way that their kids acted, and we're comparing to the way that they eat, and we're comparing all this stuff. The Bible says this is not wise, which makes it an act of ignorance. Next time you get on Instagram and start being mad because they on vacation, know that you are committing an act of ignorance. Y'all seen the look where I am mentally right now? You not there? You at work. Where you need to be mentally is check into this job and do everything that you've been paid to do as unto the... Let me stop. See, this is CEO talk right now. You're making a TikTok, and what God is asking you to do is be fully committed. Now you posting a picture of you at the beach, you're about to lose your job. You're not going to the beach. You're going to be driving to gathering place talking about you at the beach. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because you are so consumed in comparison and you're committing an act of ignorance.
So I prophesy over your week and I declare over your life that God is working on a major deal for you. There are some things behind the scene that you have no idea that God has been working on. He's working on a major deal with you regarding your television opportunities. He's working on a major deal for you regarding your property you've been believing God for. He's working on a major deal for you to come into some sort of elevation and promotion where you're going to make some income streams, and it's going to blow your mind. God is working on something major for you. And just because you don't hear God saying anything to you doesn't mean he's not working. In fact, he does his best work when you can't hear his voice. The Lord says, I am, as of today, working on a major deal just for you. And if you agree with his word, I need the time. The deal is done.
So the question I got to ask you today is, can you wait? Because whenever God is about to give you something authentic, the devil sends you something counterfeit. The question ain't if you can trust God's character. Can you trust God's timing? Because God don't move when you think he should move. Because God don't operate on your schedule. He operates on his will. So here it is. God is like, I'm going to come through for you. But since you impatient, since you can't wait, since you made the mess, now I want to determine when he fixed the mess. Now you crash out, calling people to help you who you know will hold it over your head. Doing stuff you should have never did that don't do nothing but create a deeper hole. And God like, I would have fixed it, but you didn't even realize whenever God is getting ready to send you something authentic, the devil sends you a counterfeit. Come here, lean in when I say this. Lean in when I say this. Because the devil got your prayer line tapped. I'm going to talk to y'all. They sleep. The devil got your prayer line tapped. See, your prayer life ain't nothing but a phone call. And what happens is you such a threat that the devil got demons who tap your line. Every time you make a call, the demons sitting on the other end taking notes. So you on the call with God, saying, God, you see my situation. I need some more money. So I either need a new job or I need a promotion. And God says, I'm going to come through for you. The demon takes that back to the devil. The devil makes a move and sends you something that glitters, but it ain't gold. The devil know you need money. So the devil will send an opportunity that looks like a whole lot of money on the front side, but you don't see the burden on the back side. And God is like, I got something for you, but you won't sit still. So you leave this job to go get the money on that job. Don't even realize on that job you got the money, but the boss don't like you, the company got the clothes, and God is like, why you had to crash out? Why you had to step outside of my will? Why you couldn't be still and let me do what I do?
So I prophesy over your week and I declare over your life that God is working on a major deal for you. There are some things behind the scene that you have no idea that God has been working on. He's working on a major deal with you regarding your television opportunities. He's working on a major deal for you regarding your property you've been believing God for. He's working on a major deal for you to come into some sort of elevation or promotion where you're going to make some income streams, and it's going to blow your mind. God is working on something major for you. And just because you don't hear God saying anything to you doesn't mean he's not working. In fact, he does his best work when you can't hear his voice. The Lord says, I am, as of today, working on a major deal just for you. And if you agree with his word, I need you to type, the deal is done.
So the question I got to ask you today is,
So I'm going to close with just don't crash out. That's what that says above Pastor Mike's TikTok. Don't crash out. I just wanted to share everything that actually was going on. And I'll close with a prayer. It's Psalm 59, verse 16. And it reads, but I will sing of your strength. I will sing aloud of your steadfast love in the morning. For you have been to me a fortress and a refuge in the day of my distress. I love you guys on purpose. Of course, y'all know all that good stuff. It's definitely going to be on a Saturday. I don't know what weekend, Valerie, but it will be. Yeah. I'm going to do my coffee chat in between here. I'm going to go ask Jaden what time he has to go to work. Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Teresa Tate. And thank you, Sister Annette. Wait, who's that? Thank you, Eden. Thank you. Thank you so much. But I don't know if it's moving slow, but I see Edith, Annette, and Teresa. Thank y'all. Thank y'all very much. And I just wanted to tell you, I feel so much better. Um, but I'm so grateful to God for never leaving me nor forsaking me. And in all my ways, I will acknowledge him and allow him to direct my path. And I remember saying, like, Lord, I kept singing Pastor Mike's song. And in the song, he says, Lord, don't fix it. Just fix me. Because if you fix me, I'll fix it. He says, I'm the problem. You're the answer. So I'm allow myself to be under the construction of Jesus Christ to the day that I leave this earth. I thank you all very much. I will do the same thing over on Everything's Diary, but I really, my soul is just so like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, so ready to let my soul glow for Jesus. I am so grateful for each of you. I really am, and I know it's some of you all that would have been there if you could have. But just remember, pay attention to what God be showing you. Because when you step out of line, He'll allow you to get a spanking. Okay? Capri, I love you to pieces. Don't you ever do that again. For nobody. If God ain't told you to go through that, I don't care. You have nothing to prove to me. And I look forward to seeing you next month. I know you were there, Pauline. I look forward to seeing you next month in Nashville for the breast cancer walk. Girl, you would have got it if you would have called me a ma'am. Y'all, I was so happy to see my grandbaby. Everything just went the way it was supposed to go. Now, if you guys would like to be in the walk for breast cancer in Nashville next month, inbox the page. Always, Phyllis. Always, okay? Inbox the page. And let me tell you something. Me and Sherry was sitting outside. I said, Sherry, I'm just down to serve. I'm telling you, I really feel like God got something. I don't, if I say this wrong, please charge it to my head and not my heart. I feel like God's like, okay, you was hard-headed the first time with your big head self. I'm just telling y'all how I hear, okay? You was hard-headed the first time with your big head self. Now, guess what? Pay attention, because it's a whole bunch of stuff. I really just feel like it's a whole bunch of stuff that I had to go through this for where I'm going. And and at first I was nervous. I was like, what if Sister Evie ain't trying? I might embarrass her. And baby, he slapped me real quick with that. I'm telling y'all. I feel so much love, and she has such a very humble, loving spirit. And I told Sherry, I said, look here, I could just come and serve, baby. I said, Sherry, I will get in my car. I drove here, I'll get in my car. Sherry's like, I know. We could just help cook on a Monday. She does it on Mondays, Nikki. I love you, Sherry. I just know that God is putting me in directions of good people, and I'm for it. I'm forward. That's what she said, Capri. I ain't lying. Oh, she said. I saw her for real, Sharon. She said, "Oh, me too. I come down just to help her help feed. I just want to serve." I'm telling you. All right, you guys. Uh, I love y'all. True that. Yeah. I love Sherry. See, there goes Sister Evie. Why I can't see you over here? Oh, because I'm not. Okay, Sherry did go our invitation. Sister Evie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can you tell your daughter and your sister and your niece? I said thank you so much. Teresa, why couldn't I see all y'all? Nah, but K Michelle mama here. uh Teresa. Teresa, I don't know if you were here, but Teresa, I love you, sister. Thank you. You been here? Oh, okay. Okay, I was in the moment. Now, Sister Evie, I want to say this to you for real. Not only has it been spoke to me, I really have been feeling like uh and I'm not questioning. I just want all I want to know is, do you feel this? Dang, I don't even know how to ask. Do you feel the same way or something similar? I just feel like it is God gonna have me doing some stuff, and I'm gonna be doing some stuff for real, and I'm gonna be doing some of this stuff with you. Like, I don't need to know the deets, but I just want to make sure that I'm telling y'all that is exactly how I feel. And then she just said, "Come on, Sherry, where we going?" How's Robin? I talked to her last night. I ain't heard from her today yet, Mama, but she had a lovely time. Oh, all right. That's all I need. Okay, y'all just don't know. If I would have been drinking this last little bit of coffee, I would have spit it out. I'm not lying. All right then. All right then. You packing now? Oh crap! Hold on, girl. Well, we gonna have to give a Sister Evie and see when we can. Is it if it's every Monday we can find some time where, or is it a specific thing coming up? Because I'm ready to help serve. I really am. But I love y'all. I didn't know all y'all was here. Now I'm talking like we just started. Oh, I'm not sure, Mama. I'm not sure yet. We were talking about that yesterday too, but I'm not sure yet. Y'all was really. Oh no, Nikki, stop. Okay, so for let me get my I do want to do this. I'm gonna make sure, Mama Pamela, I don't mess with yours. Let me get the programs because I wanna get a program to honor each of you all. Just give me a minute. Okay? Let me get it. I want to read off everyone's name from the program. Give me a second because I put them in a safe space so they would not bend. Because I didn't want to give me even afterwards. Okay? She was not going to give me baby. No, no, no. So I'm just looking for them because I know I put them in a very safe space. And I got to find what I did with them. Oh, they're in my folder. Give me a second, y'all. I should have had them already out. Oh, I hope this suitcase ain't put up. Doggy. Wait a minute, y'all. I want to show y'all too. Please give me a minute, everybody. Please talk amongst yourselves, people. And I did have a doggone RoAsia bracelet. I'm just looking for the program, and I put up a suitcase already. So I'm just looking for the programs. Y'all bear with me. Bear with me now. And I just looked at them. All right. I'm not going to make y'all wait. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Uh, the programs are upstairs. Y'all want me to go get them? I want to show you all. Oh, Robin just texts. She just texts. Can I go get them real quick? Y'all, if I go get it, look in the suitcase again. I'm looking at these suitcases. I don't know why I don't see it right here. Okay. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Let me go get it. Okay. I took one suitcase upstairs and I didn't go in the front zipper. So the programs are upstairs. And I gotta go get it. Wait, let me make sure before I do all that ripping and running and they be down here. But I'm gonna go get it if they not. Yep, they're not down here. So let me go get them real fast. Oh, no, they're not. Woo! Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, they wasn't. Okay? So, these were our programs. And everybody that donated was on the back. Oh, Sister sent it to me. He's so sweet. So, I want to read you all's names. And here we are. Alita Johnson, Alicia Pugh, Anna Cross, Anesia, Annette Owens, Arnetta Williams, Angela Polite, Capri Johnson, Carolyn Jones, Sherry Weber, Cynthia Jones, Deborah Collins, Denise Renee, Diane Jackson, Edith Militano, Flossie Barber, Gwen Grace, Helen Speed, Jamie Clem, Joyce Crew, Karen Berry, Karen Small, Kathy Spencer, Kanita Smith, Kimberly Robertson, Lavonda Moore, Linda Moy, Linda Whitaker, Lisa McGretchy, Lavelle Hoxie, Lynn Harding, Marla Atkins, Marilyn Sias, Mary Washington, Melva Walker, Miosha Newble, Mozette Washington, Noble Jacob, Pamela Carpenter, Patricia Washington, Rachel Fulton, Robbie Tucker, Sandra Woodall, Shaquania Shaw, Shauna Bankston, Teresa Lee, Tracy Smith, Tarina Johnson, Teresa Tate, Vicki Davis, Vanessa Jones. Your generosity and presence mean the world to us and contribute significantly to the success of this event. Together, we are not only celebrating fashion and creativity, but also making a tangible difference in the lives of those affected by sickle cell disease because it matters. So, thank y'all. Let me make sure that ain't Mama Pamela's. So thank you guys so much. And I love y'all on purpose with so much purpose, okay? I kept y'all long today. So we're gonna start soon the hashtag RoAsia Strong t-shirts. And that'll be something that when we come to collectively together as a group, the shirts will say RoAsia Strong. Okay. Um, Again, I love y'all and I thank you so much. I told you, whatever happens with me, when God come and do something on my behalf, baby, I'm gonna be just as loud and just as vocal for Jesus as I was in the chaos. So that is the truth behind everything that was going on. I ain't gonna do it, mama. Mama, I'm finna put yours in the mail with your shirt. I gotta print you a label. Okay? I'm finna do that. So I thank y'all. I thank y'all again. I probably will be thanking y'all forever. But what I'm gonna tell you is right now, I'm revamping my board. Something else that was spoke over me ahead of time. Jesus. I'm revamping my board for and I'm not playing with nobody. Um, Moving forward, all I say is please don't put your hands on anything. What happens to Asia? Is Asia okay? Moving forward, please don't put your name on nothing that you can't stand on. But I'm not gonna deal with it. I'm gonna pray about everything. I'm telling you. I tell you what I know for sure, straight up, and that's fact. So yes, I love y'all. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a brief break, and I'm gonna give my same truth when I do my coffee chat, even though I'm out of coffee. So, um, thank y'all so much. Yeah, somebody needs to start that. Somebody needs to start that. I gotta come up with the Latonya, thank you. Gotta come up with the right folk. I gotta pray about the right people, mama. And it needs to be absolutely. It will be in the same month, I believe. I believe, there's something to talk about down the line. Maybe August or September. Probably will be better so my kids can come. But thank you all, everybody, for showing up here, everybody that watched virtually, everybody that showed up, everybody that contributed. We thank you and I love y'all on purpose, okay? I'm going to go use the restroom and get me something to snack on. And then I'll be back. You talking about mine or RoAsia, Clarice? I don't know which one you're speaking of. And then y'all can begin to mine's. How can I type it? Can somebody type back to? No, I'm gonna do it because I don't want nobody to know. I can't even get. Oh, here we go. I'm typing it to you. Thank God for what do you call that when it be automatic? When they automatically put your stuff in. That's it, sister. All right. So I love y'all. Okay, and I'll see y'all in about 20 minutes or so. Let me regroup and find me something to eat. Baby, I gotta tell Robin I took that jerk chicken home and banged it. Oh God, but yeah. Yes, autofill. I love it, mom. Sometimes they mess you up though. But absolutely, Mama Alita. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. I love y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll see y'all in a little bit over on everything's sorry. Let me go put Mama Pamela program and shirt to the side. And Miosha, I'm not sure if you hear Miosha, you had a medium, didn't you? I mean a large. Did you have a large or extra large, Miosha? Text me, Miosha, and let me know. Teresa Fuentes, you the best, baby. Clutch on them. Thank you so much. Tell you and your sister. Give your sister hugs for me, okay? But yes, I love y'all on purpose with so much purpose. Let me get off of here and get back on here real quick. Because that's what I'm going to do. A large. Okay. She had a large. So, all right. Got it. Oh, all right. I love y'all. And I'll talk with y'all shortly in a little bit, okay? All right. Yes, well, Tanya could tell you, Mama. I don't know. I don't even want to talk on it because I don't even do them. I ain't even gonna talk about it. But Tanya will let you know, Nana Pat. And I'm finna text K too and tell her I said good afternoon. And I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I'll see y'all in a little bit over in the other spot. Cause yeah, bye y'all.